They said Hollow Creek was cursed, a place where even the wind whispered warnings. No one stayed there after dark. The ones who did were never seen again. I thought it was just a ghost story, a way to keep kids from wandering too far. But curiosity is a dangerous thing, and that night I was curious. The path to the house was swallowed in mist. The trees leaned in like they were listening. Every step forward felt heavier than the last. It was as if the earth itself didn't want me there. When I saw the house, it was already watching me. The windows, black and hollow, stared like eyes. The front door hung open, but not from decay. It was open as if expecting me. The air shifted as soon as I crossed the threshold. Colder, thicker. The smell hit me first, damp, rot, dust, and something metallic. Something like blood. I glanced at the walls. The wallpaper peeled in long strips like skin. Every picture frame was crooked. Every family photo had their eyes scratched out. Somewhere above me a floorboard creaked, slow, deliberate, like someone taking a step, and then waiting. I whispered into the darkness, "Hello?" The sound bounced back, softer than it should have been, almost like the house had swallowed my voice. My flashlight beam trembled in my hands. It caught a shadow at the top of the stairs. Tall, thin, its head tilted unnaturally as though listening. I blinked, it was gone. I turned for the front door, it slammed shut. Every window went black, I was trapped. A whisper slithered from behind the door. It said my name. It was a voice I hadn't heard in years. My mother's voice, but she had been dead since I was 12. I backed away into the hallway, but the hallway was wrong. It stretched longer than it should. Every step forward pushed the end further away. Then I saw the mirror. It wasn't there before. I stepped closer, but my reflection wasn't in it. Instead, something else stood there. It was behind me in the glass. It smiled, the glass trembled and cracked. Then it shattered, the pieces falling in slow motion. Every shard reflected not me, but that thing. The lights flickered. The air grew heavier, pressing down on my chest. And then I heard it. Crawling on the ceiling. I looked up, eyes black as oil stared down at me. Its mouth was too wide, stretching past its cheeks. It whispered one word, "Stay." The house shifted around me. Doors led to solid walls. Stairs ended in black, yawning pits. Every turn brought me back to the same hallway. It was keeping me inside. The door at the far end creaked open. The air that poured out was freezing. It pulled me toward it like a tide. I descended the stairs into the basement. The steps moaned under my weight. The smell was worse here, like the walls were rotting from the inside out. In the center of the basement was a single wooden chair. It faced the wall. My breath fogged in the air as I stepped closer. I touched the back of the chair. It turned on its own. Sitting there was me, my face, my body, but the eyes were wrong, black and endless. It smiled. "You finally came home." The thing in the chair stood. I stepped back, but my heel found nothing. The floor behind me had vanished. I fell into darkness. When I landed, I was in the hallway again. The mirror stood at the end. I ran toward it, desperate. This time, my reflection was there. But it wasn't moving like me. It was waving, and then it walked away. While I stayed, I screamed until my voice broke. But the house swallowed the sound whole. I never found the exit. I never saw the outside again. And now, when someone enters Hollow Creek, I'm the one they see in the mirror, smiling. Some houses aren't haunted. They're hungry, and once you're inside, you never leave. They said the house was empty, but the house lied. A week after I vanished, a search team came. 4 people entered Hollow Creek. Only one came back. Her name was Lila. She doesn't speak anymore, but I can still hear her thoughts. Because she's here with me now. It started the same way. Mist curling between the trees. The air still, like the forest was holding its breath. The front door open, waiting. The moment she stepped inside, the house closed its mouth around her. The door slammed shut, the windows darkened. The air turned cold. She called for the others. Her voice didn't echo. Instead, something whispered back, mimicking her words in the wrong tone. The hallway shifted under her feet. Every turn brought her deeper until she found the mirror. But it wasn't glass anymore, it was water. And in the ripples, I saw her face. She reached out. The surface pulled her hand through. I tried to warn her, but my voice came out in the wrong direction. It whispered behind her ear instead. Something was crawling along the walls. Not above her, not below. Inside, it spoke to her in my voice. Told her I was alive. Told her to follow. She found the basement. The chair was still there, but this time it was empty. The lights went out. When they came back, she was sitting in it. Her head tilted slowly. Her smile was too wide. Her voice was mine now. "You came to find me, now you'll stay." The others searched for her upstairs, but the stairs never ended. Every step took them deeper down. One screamed, one begged, one went silent, and one is writing this right now. The house keeps us, it wears our faces, it speaks with our voices. And when the next person enters, we will greet them together. Some houses aren't haunted, they're collectors. And you're next.